Okay. Athena is the Greek goddess of wisdom, knowledge, Greek. লিখেন goddess of okay, and patron of Greece. What is the meaning of patron? Patron means পৃষ্ঠপোষক. And Athens, Greece is named after Athena. Athens, Greece is named after Athena because of her close ties to the city and civilizations. That's why Athena was the patron of Greece. Okay. Next, Demeter. Demeter, she was the goddess of agriculture, harvesting, and fertility. Agriculture, harvesting or harvest, and fertility. Okay. Demeter brings drought and famine upon the earth. Why? Because her brother Hades was the brother of Demeter. Hades steals her daughter Persephone. Persephone was the daughter of Demeter. Persephone was the daughter of Demeter. And Hades was the brother of whom? Demeter. So when Hades stole her daughter, that time Demeter brings drought and famine upon the earth. Okay? And she vows the earth will continue to be barren. She vows the earth will continue to be barren unless Hades return his daughter to her. Okay? Do you know what is drought? Drought. Okay, thank you. Drought means বাংলায় যেটাকে বলে খরা। খরা কি জিনিস? সব শুকিয়ে যায়, বৃষ্টি না, অনাবৃষ্টি হলে যেটা হয় অনুর্বর হয়ে যায় ফসল। আচ্ছা, তো গেল ডিমিটার। তাহলে আমরা বুঝলাম ডিমিটার was the goddess of agriculture, harvesting and fertility, and Demeter brings drought and famine and upon the earth because his brother Hades steals her daughter Persephone from the earth and takes her to the underworld. Because Hades was the god of underworld. Hades was the god of underworld. Okay. Demeter, Athena, now Hephaestus. Who was Hephaestus? God of fire, metalwork. Sculpture. No need to memorize the Roman name. কই গেল? Hephaestus. কিভাবে করে কেউ পারবে এটা উপরে হেপিস্টাসকে আনতে যাচ্ছে না উপরে দিতে হবে না Okay, Hephaestus was the Greek god of actually Hephaestus was the god of fire.
একটু বছর পরে একটু বছর তারপর চিনতে
অনেক বেশি চলে যাচ্ছে না এত আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে হেপিস্টাস এত লেখা আচ্ছা Look at the spelling of Hephaestus. P-A-E. Hephaestus. It's a quite difficult spelling. Hephaestus. He was the god of fire. Metalworking and sculpture. Okay, and we know that he was the husband of Aphrodite. Okay, and he used to make all weapons for the Olympians. Number 9.
Hephaestus was the master
He used to make all the weapons and armor for the Olympians, and he was the husband of Aphrodite. Okay, now the number 10 is Dionysius. Dionysus is the not Diony. Dionysus is the god of wine.
She's the god of wine.
he was often considered an outsider of Olympians. Dionysus was often considered as an outsider of the Olympians. Why? Because he had a mortal mother.
Mortal mother means
Human.
Mortal mother means
Human.
his mother was not immortal. His mother was not goddess.
oh,
Human.
Okay. Because of his connection to wine, Dionysus, because of his connection of wine, Dionysus was happy during the harvest month. And was feeble during the winter. Feeble means weak. Okay? Dionysus and the next one is Hermes. Do you know who is Hermes? Hermes was the god of travel, hospitality. Hermes was the god of travel, hospitality, and personal messenger of Zeus. Hermes used to deliver all messages to the Jews. Okay. Hermes was considered the messenger of gods. Okay. Hermes delivered the message to Hades. Hermes delivered the message to Hades that Demeter requested he releases Persephone back to the earth. Hermes কি করেছিল? হার্মিসের কাছে ডিমিটার রিকোয়েস্ট করেছিল একটা মেসেজ দিতে কাকে? হেডিসকে, যে যাতে পারসিফনিকে তাকে পৃথিবীতে ফিরিয়ে দেয়, আন্ডারওয়ার্ল্ড থেকে যেন ফিরিয়ে দেয় পৃথিবীতে। ঠিক আছে? Most of all we know that Hermes was the Hermes was the personal messenger of Zeus. Messenger of Zeus, the king of all gods. He is often considered Zeus's personal messenger. The last one is Poseidon. Poseidon. Poseidon, the gods of sea, earthquake, and
Protector of sailors.
protector of the sailor. He had an affair with whom? Poseidon? No. Athena was the enemy of Poseidon. No?
The god of beauty.
Okay, Poseidon is the Greek god of the seas. He is known for the protecting the sailors, but he will also inflict his wrath on those whom did wrong with him. He was too much angry gods of the all gods, and he had a love affair with Medusa. Medusa.
She is also God. Medusa is a god or
She was goddess. So he was goddess. Okay. We don't need to know about Medusa here. Poseidon is the Greek god of seas, and he is known for the protector of sailors. But he sometimes used to inflict his wrath on those who did wrong to him. ঠিক আছে, সে প্রোটেক্টর, সেলরদের প্রোটেক্টর হলেও যখন সে কারোর উপর রেগে যেত তখন বা তার সাথে কেউ যদি কোনো কিছু মিসডিড করতো তখন সে কি করত, সে তার সমস্ত ক্রোধ দিয়ে তাকে ধ্বংস করার চেষ্টা করত। ঠিক আছে, পোসাইডন এরকমই একটা রিভেঞ্জফুল মাইন্ডেড গড ছিল, খুবই ডেঞ্জারাস ছিল। পোসাইডনকে আমরা ইলিয়াডে পাবো। ওকে, God of the sea, earthquake, protector, because he is known for sailors. And Roman name, we know that Neptune. What is myth?
Myths.
Myth is
Greek word came from mythos.
and is one kind of fiction
Myths.
story.
Greek word came from mythos. Mythos means
Word or
mythos means word, or more significantly story. Okay. আর কিছু এতটুকুই?
Maybe it's one kind of fiction story. Heroes.
এতটুকু লিখলে তো নাম্বার পাবেন না। 11 ব্যাচের কি আজকে মাত্র একজনই এসেছে? আচ্ছা, myth came from the Greek word which means Greek word mythos, which means what or story. In literature, myth is used to describe a traditional story. A traditional story, তারপর কি? Typically aims to explain natural and social phenomena. People created myths 1,000 years ago. How the world and things it came to be, and the myth helps to explain how the world created or how people act and why things exist. একদম ভালো তো, চাই দিয়া পড়েছে। আপনার নাম কি? জি হিমা। ওকে, এখন কে বলতে পারবে মিথ কাকে বলে? হোয়াট ইজ দ্য মিনিং অফ? মেহেদি, হোয়াট ইজ মিথ? What is myth? Explain. কিছুক্ষণ আগে তো বললাম, ইংলিশে তো বললাম। হ্যাঁ, খিচুড়ি হয়ে গেছে। গত ক্লাসে মিথ নিয়ে বলেছিলাম।
মিথ এক কথায় বলা যায় না, যে হচ্ছে একটা গল্প কাহিনী, যে
ইংলিশে এক কথায় দুই কথায় যে কথাই বলি সবই ইংলিশে বলতে হবে, ঠিক আছে?
বুঝার জন্য আর কি, বলার জন্য যে
আচ্ছা, মিথ আমি আবার বলছি ইংলিশে, আপনারা কেয়ারফুলি শুনেন। Myth is a Greek word. It came from the Greek word mythos, which means what? More significantly, a traditional story.
Traditional story.
Okay, a story. And in literature, myth
It used to be
is
described a traditional story that typically used to explain in natural or social phenomena.
social phenomenon. Myths created 1,000 years ago,
About to tell how the
How
world
the
and
world
things in it
and
comes
things
to
it
be.
came to be.
Came to.
And myth helps
Myth also helps explain how people act
and why things exist. এখন বলেন না দেখে মেহেদি।
What else?
জি,
Myth is a Greek word for it is came from mythos, and
which means
which means
what? And more significantly, a story.
Story or tradition.
Story. In literature, it's kind of traditional story. বলেন তারপরে? Okay,
Time like
1 week time দিয়েছি, এরপর আরো টাইম লাগবে।
এক মাস।
ওকে, মোটামুটি গ্রিক মিথোলজি সম্বন্ধে আমরা যেটুকু জানলাম, গ্রিক